How you doing? It's your friend Phill here. Your favorite book has been revamped. Going to 800,000 certified PMPs. Use this standard as a common lexicon. As one of the final reviewers, I cannot wait to get my copy later on this week. But before the copy arrives in the mail for you, let me give you the 5-minute breakdown. The 5 process groups are intact: initiating, planning, executing, monitoring and controlling, and closing. The 10 knowledge areas have had a tiny little spin. There are 2 knowledge areas that are no longer called the same thing. We have integration, scope, schedule, no longer time, cost, quality, resources, resource management, no longer human resource management, because here we're considering physical resources as well. We're considering human equipment, materials, supplies, facilities. So there's a little bit of a different spin to it. We still have communications, risk, procurement, and stakeholder management intact. So let's talk about these one by one. In integration, we have the same old develop project charter, putting your authorization in place for the project and the PM, develop project management plan, planning how to manage the project as a whole, bringing all those subsidiary plans together. We have direct and managed project work. We also have a new one called managed project knowledge. Knowledge should be generated on projects and shared, and we need to make sure that we use that knowledge. And then we have monitor and control project work, perform integrated change control, managing those changes, and close project or phase. In scope, we have our same old suspects: plan scope management, collect requirements, define scope, create WBS, validate scope, and control scope. No changes there. Now in schedule management, we now have plan schedule management, define activities, sequence activities, estimate activity durations. No longer estimate activity resources here. It's been moved to resource management. And then we have develop schedule and control schedule. Moving on to cost, business as usual, plan cost management, estimate cost, determine budget, and control costs with your favorite earned value formulas. Moving on to quality, a little bit of a spin here. We have plan quality management, but no longer perform quality assurance. It's now called manage quality. Now, of course, we're trying to provide confidence to customers. The quality standards are being met, but we call it manage quality because the PMI thinks it's a better idea to call it that. Read between the lines for more details. And then we have control quality. Moving on to the new resource management. Isn't it cool that we can talk about human equipment, material, supplies, and facilities, and no longer just teams? We talk about physical resources that people clamor for. So the first thing is plan resource management. The second thing is estimate activity resources, moved from the former time management here. We also have acquire resources, no longer project team. We have develop team, no longer develop project team. And we have manage team, no longer manage project team. Last but not least, we have control resources. And we're talking about not controlling people, because we can't do that as PMs, even though we might be control freaks. We control the physical resources, not the human. Let's talk about communications. Business as usual, plan communications management, manage communications, and monitor communications, because PMI says as a PM, you cannot control communications. Let's move on to risk. Risk has one new process here. We have plan risk management, identify risks, perform qualitative risk analysis, perform quantitative risk analysis, plan risk responses, and drumroll, the much awaited implement risk responses. Weren't you waiting for that? Didn't it ever occur to you that you planned risk responses, but there was no explicit process for it? Yeah, we know we used to do that in control risks, but now that has been reduced to monitor risks, because you cannot control risks. Moving on to procurement, we have plan procurement management, we have conduct procurements, we have control procurements, but we do not have closed procurements anymore. We only have 3 processes in procurement management. we close contracts and procurements in control procurements. Moving on to the final knowledge area, stakeholder management. We have identify stakeholders. We have planned stakeholder engagement, no longer management. We have manage stakeholder engagement as before, and monitor stakeholder engagement, because you cannot control your stakeholders' engagement. You could monitor it, you could try to influence it, but you definitely can't control anything human. So say the PMI. Some people may disagree. But anyway, that's the 5-minute breakdown of what has changed in the PMBOK Guide 6th edition. Make sure you share this with some old PMPs who cannot be bothered to open up the PMBOK Guide 6th edition. For project management, leadership, and communications training and coaching, visit Praizion.com. Speak to you in another video, and bye for now.